There was a time when you were younger, when your dreams were real, not logical, not safe, not small, real. You didn't overthink, you didn't doubt, you didn't ask if it was possible. You just believed. You looked at the world and said, I'm going to be something. I'm going to make it. I'm going to become who I see in my mind. And for a moment, that belief was pure, untouched, unbroken. But then life happened. People started talking. You can't do that. Be realistic. Not everyone makes it. Choose something safe. And slowly, that fire inside you started to fade. Not because you stopped dreaming, but because you started listening. You began to question yourself. Maybe they're right. Maybe it's too hard. Maybe I'm not special. And just like that, your dream went from something alive to something you keep hidden inside you. Something you don't talk about anymore. Something you pretend doesn't matter. But deep down, you still feel it. That voice, that pull, that unfinished story inside you. Because the truth is, you never stopped wanting it. You just got scared. Scared of failing. Scared of being judged. Scared of trying and not making it. But listen carefully. That dream you had as a kid, it wasn't random. It wasn't stupid. It wasn't impossible. It was you. Before the world told you who to be. Before fear replaced belief. Before doubt replaced confidence. And now, you have a choice. Live a life that feels safe, but empty. Or go back and fight for what you once believed in. Not halfway, not sometimes, but with everything you have. Because dreams don't work unless you become someone who does. You have to be relentless. You have to be obsessed. You have to be willing to sacrifice comfort, time, energy, everything. There will be nights where you're exhausted, days where nothing works, moments where you feel like quitting, moments where it feels impossible. Good, that's the price. That's the process. That's what separates those who dream from those who achieve. You don't need permission. You don't need approval. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You need to believe in yourself, even when nobody else does. So you show up every single day. You work when you don't feel like it. You improve when it's hard. You stay focused when others get distracted. You keep going when others quit. Because you understand something powerful. You are not chasing a dream. You are building a life, and that requires intensity, discipline, consistency. You stop talking about it. You stop explaining it. You stop waiting for the right time, and you start doing. Silently, relentlessly, aggressively, until something starts to shift. You get better, you get sharper, you get stronger. Results begin to show, not instantly, but gradually. And one day, people start noticing. The same people who doubted you start watching you. The same people who laughed start questioning themselves. But by then, it doesn't matter anymore, because you didn't do this for them. You did this for you, for that kid who once believed without limits, for that version of you that refused to think small. And then you reach a moment where everything you worked for becomes real. Not a dream anymore, not an idea, reality. You made it, not because it was easy, not because you were lucky, but because you refused to let go. You refused to become average. You refused to forget who you wanted to be. And in that moment, you realized something. The dream never left. You just had to fight your way back to it. So hold on to it, protect it, fight for it. Because in the end, it's not just a dream. It's who you are, and you owe it to yourself to become it. If you're serious about changing your life, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. The next video might be the one that changes everything.